everybody, it's Andrea Mercier, aka Anlum, and welcome to my studio. Today is another virtual art crawl with the CAC. This month's event is Love Summer Art, and this will be the second year that we've had the Love Summer Art theme. I'm very excited about it because the piece that I'm presenting today ended up going in my gallery show in April, and it sold the night of my reception, and I was very excited. I sold it to my friend Warren. I would like to apologize for some of the video quality in this video. As you'll see, the autofocus was on my video camera, so it kept zooming in and out. So during the fast forward portions, it looks like the video camera is actually moving. It's not, it's the autofocus. My husband has fixed it now, so that shouldn't be a problem for future videos. I'm so glad you're here. I'm very excited about this piece. I hope you enjoy it. I'll catch you on the other side. This is a 12-inch by 24-inch canvas panel. It's brand new. I just took it out of the plastic. I'm going to make a funky 3D abstract piece for my April gallery show. I'm going to put down some gesso, and then paste is dry now, so I'm going to give it a quick coat of gesso to protect it, and I'm going to water it down a bit so that it doesn't stick in between the grooves too much. That's the plan. So we're back. As you can see, there's some color on this molding paste. I tried a technique. I hated it, so I had to wash off as much paint as I could and then let the canvas panel dry for a couple of days so it would re-harden up again. We're going to try something different. So this is lemon yellow, ochre, and deep cadmium yellow. And I'm just going to do some stuff and fast forward. This is an abstract piece anyways, so it's all good. ounce of thin down paint to do these little quick glazes. So basically my objective is to get some color down and then wipe it off the top with my handy wipe, just to get some color down into the grooves. So we're going to do this kind of orangey yellow and then dry it, and then we're going to kind of do this orangey red. All right. Mostly dry here. I just want to get some parts of it a little bit of a wipe to reveal some of the background color again, the yellow specifically. Some yellow, and then we'll come back and put down some more of this, but right now this needs more yellow. So this is mostly dry, but not quite dry. I need to add a little bit more yellow into it. I've lost some of the yellow. So I took some golden fluid acrylic Hansa yellow, and I added some water to it, and I'm going to drip it. We're back, and this is dried mostly. Well, the color has dried. The canvas panel itself got soaked from the back because of all the water, so it's struggling a little bit, but in the end it will be fine. I need to add something here for sure, and then I need to darken this up. I'm just trying to decide if I should darken it with a dark orange and then start in with the reds, or if I should start in with the red. I love this. I love this part here. This is awesome here and here. Okay, so my SD card got full. My camera stopped working. So you missed all of the orange coming down, and I apologize for that. So we're going to do the red now. I was mixing it while I was waiting to download everything from the video card. So it's right here. And I definitely because what I want to be able to do is the part that's dry, I won't be able to pull off, and the part that's semi-dry, I'll be able to pull it off so that I'm getting this kind of mottled effect. And then I'll have to do another layer of yellow just to overrule some of the orange. And then when I do that, then it'll just be red, because obviously the red and the orange is mixing and it's just becoming a lighter orange, and I don't really like that effect. So I'm actually going to have to put down some red and just leave it. And if it's too red, add a little bit more yellow, leave it. But this will be the last one where they're mixing, and I will be pulling off a little bit of color, because this here I love. So we'll see how that goes. All right, this is dry. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow. I feel I've lost some of the yellow, especially up here. And then we're definitely going to start moving on to the other colors. I can't keep coming back to the yellow, or this is never going to dry in time. So let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. And then I'm going to darken up that red and really do around the edges in the dark and get some dark in here. But I'm going to let the yellow dry so that it doesn't mix. Okay, so while the camera was off, I wiped up a lot of the paint so that I could get my nice mottled effect. And I realized that it is dark enough. Except around the edges. I'll probably sponge something around the edges, but it's dark enough. I still wanted to add a little bit more yellow, but I seem to be struggling with the yellow going where I want. So I went and got one of the little pipettes that I have, and I have put some yellow in the pipette, and I'm going to actually drip it down the channels that I want it to go on, so that I can get some yellow streaks in between the orange and the red. I'm just going to let that dry. I don't want it to come over on this side here, so I will keep wiping that up. This will eventually just go down here. The rest I don't care about. I like this effect quite a bit. I might do it with the orange and the red and then do the outside, but I'm not sure yet, and this needs to dry. Okay, we're going to do it with some orange. I can varnish it. tomorrow. Talk about last minute. So I forgot to turn the camera back on. So after all the drips dried, I did some spatter with white, yellow, and some gold, just the gold in this corners here. And I really like it. So as soon as this dries, well actually I'm going to do a little bit now. We're going to sponge alizarin crimson all the way around the edge. And when that's dry, I'm going to then sponge some yellow just randomly around the edge. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm sorry I forgot to turn the camera back on. My show's tomorrow and I'm more than a little bit distracted. I am not using my sea sponge this time because it tends to go fairly far in, so I'm using a flat sponge and I'm just going to go along the edge. Alright, there we go. After doing the red, I realized I really like it like that and I'm not going to put the yellow. So the only thing I'm going to do now is let this completely dry, and I'm going to do a gloss coat on this to make it nice and shiny. And because all of these colors are transparent, with the nice shine, it'll make it look like there's depth going down to all the different layers. So I'm very excited about Sun Drops. That's what this one's going to be named, Sun Drops. Very, very exciting. There'll be some final pictures in the video after it's dry. Thank you very much for joining me on my artful journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe right down here. I love it when you come along, and I'm very excited for my show, and I will take some video at my gallery opening, and I will post it sometime next week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.